Have you?
I think so. Hopefully I got the right thing in.
I think you have as well.
Okay. I'm assuming I have the correct stream key in. Otherwise, we're in different kind of trouble.
Yeah, you're in the right place.
Okay, good. My screen still shows the last thing, so I think I gotta do this thing. I was rewatching the DSFL or the NSFL draft to see my render and the other stuff. So.
Oh man, that was a disaster.
Beautiful render.
I liked it.
Sweet, never leave me again.
I don't know how you set it on stereo so that I heard everybody with just a slight delay in one ear versus the other. That was impressive.
Oh, that's really weird.
Except for you. Which tells me that it probably had desktop audio and audio output going at the same time, and they were just slightly off from each other. It was kind of funny. It's like everybody's in stereo right now. Is Infinite secretly a producer, and he's just been hiding this from me the whole time?
Okay, I'm gonna be on mute for a bit because I want to eat. So.
Fine.
This is fair. Chat, you can hear us, yes?
The thing just zoinked out on me on Twitch.
Cool. It looks like they can hear us, so we are good. Let me know if they're too quiet or something, and we'll take care of it. All right, well, let's get this thing started because I have limited time here. Kind of, in a sense. We'll just call it limited time. Oh, man, I'm missing the Epstein didn't kill himself live stream. Anyway, all right. Season 19 Prospect Draft coming at you. So, two teams have totally changed their identities this season. We now no longer have the Solar Bears. We have the Myrtle Beach Pirates.
Buccaneers.
There we
Myrtle
go.
Beach Buccaneers.
And not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Don't get it confused. The Myrtle Beach Buccaneers have absolutely horrifying colors. And then we also have the Minnesota Gray Ducks, which I have a feeling you had a slight hand
What? No.
in naming.
Quack, quack.
I only played Duck, Duck, Gray Duck one time, and I felt wrong.
It's the correct way to do it, though.
I also felt weird when I was at the Minnesota State Fair, and we were walking around, and one of the people I was going to school with who grew up in Minnesota went, "Hey, look at all those gray ducks over there," and I went, the geese? Like, no, the gray ducks. It's like, okay, the gray ducks. Got it, gray ducks.
Yeah, I mean, so the GM of the former Marshals is also a Minnesota boy.
Okay.
So it wasn't just me. It was a collaborative effort.
Did we also condense slightly? Because I only see four teams.
Correct. We
Okay.
have gone through the process of contraction. Kansas City is a bot team this year, as well as Norfolk.
Okay.
This is why I don't put round numbers in this draft, because they keep expanding and contracting every 2 minutes.
All right. Well, looks like we might get one more in chat here. Anyway, so we have a few picks in this one. We're going to go through this in a way not too terribly. Unfortunately, I don't know a ton about the DSFL, but luckily I have people here who do. So, with pick number 1 of the DSFL draft, there's got to be a player who is seen as more active and more anything than anybody else. I know teams kind of draft on need in this, but I feel like you almost have to go greed and just grab the most active players because that's going to provide your best options.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, with the first pick, the Myrtle Beach Buccaneers. God, I'm never going to get used to that one.
No, that's a hard name to say.
Also, you got rid of the goat boats. The goat boats didn't turn into the Myrtle Beach Buccaneers.
Because I won't let anyone touch the goat boats.
Oh, that's fair.
They are my goat boats.
you
cannot
took
have them.
you took them. Are they just are they bot teams now?
Yes.
Okay, so
Rest in pasta.
R.I.P. in peace. All right, pick number 1. The Buccaneers are taking a trade with
Really?
Minnesota. Yeah, they're going to trade their round one pick 1, first overall, for pick number 3, pick number 11, and a round 6 next season, but it becomes a round 4 if there are less than 6 rounds in the S19 DSFL Draft. Now, what happens if there's less than 4 rounds?
Then too bad, so sad, I guess.
Yep.
All right, well, so with the first overall pick, the Minnesota Mighty Ducks take Daryl Williams from user Rye, a running back, who is chosen that looks like Darius Geis, which scares me a little bit if I am the Grey Ducks.
Yeah. If you couldn't tell, Minnesota does need a running back because it's losing both of them this season.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
it's
so
losing me and Ruff. We're gone. So
both gone.
We need active running backs desperately.
Sure. And I know that the GMs really like this guy. Super excited to have a very active running back on the roster again. And if you haven't read Rye's media piece that he did introducing his player, make that a priority. It's a great read.
Cool. All right, up next, pick number 2, the Luchadors are trading Casey Dream. Wait, hold on. This is a trade that has nothing to do with the Luchadors.
God, this is just a crazy draft
This
so
is
far. Jesus.
This will make sense soon.
Okay,
What
it'll
is
make
going
sense soon.
on?
Apparently, it'll make sense soon. So Portland is trading Casey Dream for Minnesota's pick number 3, Myrtle Beach's pick number 13, Myrtle Beach's S20 round 3, and Will Smith, and beloved actor Will Smith.
All right, not gonna lie, this is like mad sus.
For
What's going on here?
Casey Dream. And again, that has no influence on this pick right now, but apparently it's going to make a trade happen again where they're going to trade Tijuana their pick number 4 and pick number 13 for pick number 2. So,
God, I hate the DSFL draft sometimes. Just pick somebody.
No, trades always, please.
all right. So, I'm assuming that happened during the draft.
I'd hope so.
I would hope so too. Otherwise, you would have announced that before the draft because that would have made more sense. But
Yeah.
We're just going around the pick wagon right
All right.
now.
Anyway,
It'll all
so
make sense, we promise.
Portland now has 2 picks in a row. So with their second pick, they're going to take Golf Wilf. That's a name from Moose Cop, whose name I somewhat recognize.
Yes, so Moose Cop is the Arizona co-GM, I believe.
Okay.
So a proven guy to have in the corner.
That sounds good. And a linebacker, no less.
Indeed, which is
Especially
always good to
helpful
see.
against these run-heavy teams. All right, pick number 3, they are going to take Desmond Scarlett, which is Unicorn, who is also a name that I recognize.
Indeed, yeah. Currently playing for NOLA, I believe. So excited to see Portland pick up 2 very consistent players for their run this year.
Blame Run and his terrible autocorrect. He tried to say Gandalf, and he said Golf Wilf.
Gandalf. All right.
Nailed it.
You love to see it.
That sounds like a Run
Impressive.
thing to do. All right, pick number 4. The Luchadors finally might get to pick.
No.
No.
Trade again.
Nope, they took Kyle IDLEWYLD.
Ah,
User
come
Kyle.
on. You gotta just keep trading. Let's go.
Defensive
No.
end. That's
Yeah,
good. That's
Kyle's another really great one. Came in super excited. Has been really
Cool.
impressive in just his willingness to be active, to get out there. Also wrote a really cool intro media piece. So
very cool.
super good guy.
All right, Grey Ducks are back on the board with pick number 5. And is that the end of our first round technically?
Yes, that's first
okay.
round done. We did it.
Oh, wow. These rounds go by fast.
Yeah, well, there's only
There's
4
only 4
teams.
teams.
Yeah.
God,
Okay.
not like season 18.
No, that's a different story. All right, pick number 5. They're taking Thor Kirkby from AC Solap. I'm going to say it that way because I have no chance of saying it the other way.
Yep. So they knew that they wanted to go defensive with their second pick of this draft. Decided to go to linebacker over defensive line at the very last second. Kirkby, in part because he's got that versatility of his build, but also because he's going to be a good locker room fit.
Yeah.
He's in SHL as well. And the Minnesota locker room has a lot of kind of other sim league folk around.
Saba is yelling Bex my notes at you.
Yes. So
Okay.
Saba, when I asked GMs for notes on their draft, Saba sent me exactly 2 notes. The first of which says, Pythons are the best. And the second which says, go to number 1.
Ah.
So Saba just wants me to hype those Pythons a little bit.
Okay. Well.
No, thank you. I'm going to hype my grade up.
Yeah, they
Thank you
can.
very
The
much.
Pythons can suck it. The little snacks can suck it. Anyway, pick number 6, Tijuana takes Randy Vuxta, Roast Fuego.
Mm,
Wide receiver.
indeed. We love this guy. He did Twitter coverage for the NSFL draft a couple of days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I
he-
remember seeing his name going past the ticker quite often.
Yep, he made some new draft logos for us. Has already written some draft analysis media pieces. Is just jumping in with both feet.
So what you're telling me is the Tijuana Empire continues.
Correct. You can't stop.
Unfortunately. Maybe sometime next year.
All right, pick number 7, Grey Ducks are taken Tasha Thompson from user Casserole.
My favorite human. A lot of people had Roast Fuego as kind of the top wide receiver for the board. But I'm excited, and I think the GMs of Minnesota are excited for from Casserole.
All right.
She's super sweet. Immediately fills a hole that is opening up with McCann going up.
Okay.
Yeah, I love her. I'm excited to have her play for Minnesota.
We've been getting a decent influx of female players.
This is, the last 3 drafts, we've had at least one with me in 18, Kaneko in 19, and Casserole in 20.
All right. Hey, we're almost legitimate.
We'll get there eventually.
We just need a
Almost.
couple more demographics. All right. Up next, pick number 8. Last pick of round 2 is the Pythons again, and they are taking Job Burberry from user Sorian Tyler. I feel like I've seen that name before.
Yes. It's another recreate. I want to say was a defensive player with his last player, but
I think he was late in league, but I'm not 100%. He's one of the Arizona linebackers.
Okay. All right, here we are up next with 3 picks in a row for the first 3 picks of round 3 from Myrtle Beach, who will possibly finally be drafting, unless they decide to trade all these, package all these for... They're just going to keep packaging picks until they have all the picks in the first 2 rounds of next season or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, here we go. Pick number 9, they are taking Awkward Sex Joke from user Adam S.
you'll love to see it.
There it is.
Another guy who's super solid, and I think because Myrtle Beach is one of those teams that started out as an expansion team and is kind of finding its footing, it's really great to have someone who you know is going to be consistent, who's going to be a good presence in the locker room. Just a great guy in general.
Cool. All right. Up next, Bobby Boucher, defensive end from Big Unit Babs.
Indeed. Babs is a PBE guy and is teammates with Frost, the GM for Myrtle Beach. So they know that they like each other. They're going to get along fine.
The last 3 Bobby Bouchers in this league have all flamed out. Please don't flame out.
All right, flame out number million.
All right. And lastly, they're taking Ricardo Rose from Riddling Minion. I'm trying to figure out which Dolphins running back they've chosen, and I'm kind of hoping it's not OJ.
Ricky Williams.
I don't know a ton about Riddling Minion, but
Yeah, me neither.
I know Myrtle Beach has good taste and they know what they are looking for. So I have to believe that this is going to be a good fit for them.
All right. Up next, pick number 12 is Portland. Here's first pick of round 4. Everything okay? Whoever just got yelled at?
Oh, yeah.
Someone's about to get hit by the shoe or something. I don't know.
I mean, my door's about to open any minute now, and I'm gonna get food. But That's a
Better
different
start
story.
running.
Yeah, he better start running. I'm in good shape. Pick number 12. Dre Uzond from user Nuck.
Yeah, we've been seeing Nuck pop into the Discord.
Yeah,
wrote a
he's
little
one of
half-baked draft
the
piece.
he's one of the few people I've actually seen around the Discord fairly consistently. So, seems like a pretty cool guy. Should be pretty good.
Cool. All right, pick number 13 and 14 both belong to the Luchadors.
Boo.
Picked in a minute. Oh, you shut your mouth. And they are taking INSPECTAH deck from user W. Scani.
Indeed. Apparently, this guy had a really impressive scouting interview. One of the GM's favorites that they did. He's also friends with Mason Blaylock, who just got drafted into the NSFL. So we love to see those friendships where you can keep each other active, keep each other going.
Sounds good. And with pick number 14, they are taking Victor Moreno from user Green Army.
Green Army, who I believe I saw earlier in chat. So hopefully you're still watching. Congratulations to be going to Tijuana.
Yay.
No.
Hey, they are still in chat. Yay.
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 Sorry, I'll click in a second here. My beard's getting all tangled up. I need a comb. Anyway, oh, God. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it. I think one of my hairs broke in half. That was weird.
Oh, God.
Pick number 15. The Grey Ducks are taking Oliver McWigglebutts. What a great render,
Quack,
too,
quack.
by the way. From user Max the Dog.
I think the official name for that is a stoat.
Is a what?
Oh, wow.
Well, it's cute
So,
as heck.
this is definitely the rough render replacement right here.
Yeah.
Nothing else required. That's just what it is.
What is that thing called? A what?
The
Infant?
stoat, also known as the ermine, short-tailed weasel, or simply the weasel in Ireland, where the least weasel does not live, is a mammal of the genus Mustela of the family I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a weasel.
Aren't you, like, super smart and, like, in a doctorate thing? Can't you pronounce big words, Mr. Rocket Scientist?
Yeah,
you
but this is biology and Latin. Who needs that?
They don't teach you Latin and physics?
No.
No.
I don't know.
Everything's in Greek.
Ew. Even worse.
All right, pick number 16. The Little Snacks are going to tech Darnell Johnson from user Dylan JJ37.
Who is not watching right now because this is one of our European friends.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I've
But
seen
it's-
him around quite often, too. He seems like a pretty nice guy.
We got a few
Super
of those.
enthusiastic, super excited to see what he does
Cool.
in this league.
Football's picking up over there. It's like becoming a thing. It's the second most popular sport in England right now, from what I understand.
Interesting.
And Mexico.
Is
Well,
it
I
like
mean, they
lacrosse,
have-
which is the fastest growing sport in America?
What
They
is
have,
the
like-
fastest growing sport in America? Lacrosse?
Yeah. Did you not? Never mind.
Is it?
That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound right. I don't know that there's enough rich white kids to support that.
Yeah, you can probably find a few of them, but
Like, I know there's a lot of them, but I don't know that there's enough to support that whole movement when they could just do anything else. Anyway, pick number 17. It's not. I think Big Unit Babs is saying it's definitely not the second most popular sport in England, but that's not what I had heard from the recent study I found.
well,
But
your
that could be the
study's wrong.
NFL saying that just to hype themselves up so they can build a stadium over there and move the Jaguars. But that could just be that.
Yep.
Anyway, pick number 17. Myrtle Beach takes Jacob Clay from user Vexatious. That looks like Jamal Adams.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
don't
Vex,
remember using Jamal Adams.
Okay,
That might be
that's.
him.
I thought that was Jamal Adams' number, but I could be wrong.
Vex came in, seemed really excited. Haven't heard as much from him, but I think Myrtle Beach is one of those communities where really we'll get those people more invested and more active. So I think this is a good landing spot for him.
Cool. All right, pick number. Oh, Bab said it's they meant the lacrosse stuff. There's no way it's the fastest growing sport in America.
No, probably not.
I mean, if it was interesting, it could be, but
Yeah, who actually watches it?
like, why would you watch that when you can just watch hockey?
Or like anything else?
Like, yeah. If you want to see people get hit harder, you watch football. And if you want to see people move quickly and shoot a small object at fast speeds, you watch hockey. Done. It's like the worst parts of both sports played on land by a bunch of kids named Chad who are going to join a fraternity. And
As exciting as this is, I would
all right,
really
sorry.
love to know
Pick
who
number
Tijuana
18.
picks at 18.
They're taking Barnabas Cole. I'm sorry, I got way off track there. IT Brett
Sure
42. I apologize.
This person is a risky pick, and let me tell you why.
Okay.
This person has been very forward in their opinion that pineapple belongs on pizza.
They are very
Ooh.
correct in that.
Get them out of this league. Get
They
out.
are absolutely
Out.
correct in that
Banned them
opinion.
now.
Banned. IP banned.
There's an
your mom's
amazing
banned.
one of there's Buddy's Pizza, the original Detroit style pizza. They are the only place in the world I've found so far that they cut big square slices and they will put a full pineapple ring on each slice, and it's
Can we also ban
goddamn
Sweetwater
delicious.
too? Like seriously.
Yeah. I actually don't have
This
an
is
opinion on that
obscene.
fight, but one of his early media pieces was all about how he likes pineapple on pizza. So
Well,
excited to have a goofball who's willing to have some fun with it.
I would absolutely have that person on my team. All right.
What does this league come to?
I don't know. Just people who are smart and right
Horrible,
and do
horrible
good things, and then
places.
people who are on the Pythons. Pick number 19 to the Grey Ducks is Silver Banana, a kicker from user Golden Apricot. What a
So-
great set of names there.
Absolutely. So Minnesota has an inactive kicker right now, so they didn't
Yes, Anima.
need a
and,
kicker super highly, but this is another SHL guy. We know that the SHL population is strong in Minnesota, so always wanting that active player if you can get it over the inactive. So excited
Always
to see
need more
Banana's
kickers.
success. Yeah.
Just have a team full of kickers. Don't need anything else.
I would support this.
I could have sworn I just heard someone. Hold on 2 seconds. I apologize. I feel like I just heard somebody outside my door. There's like, it's a 50-50 chance that someone's outside my door and
Oh,
that
gosh.
my neighbor is getting pissed off at Fortnite again.
Oh, nice.
So give me 2 seconds. I apologize, guys. I'll put up the next pick here, though. The next pick is Venus Powers from Baron Knight
there we go.
1898.
We just had to switch from the Marshals, didn't we?
Hey now.
Come on.
No room for bitterness in my draft stream. Thank you very much. We know that Baron loves the league. We know that Baron is active. I'm excited to see how Venus does in Portland. I don't know what Portland's kicker situation is, but I'm sure that they're happy to have her.
Everyone needs kickers.
Baron going the Run CMC route here, I see.
Baron is only from the United States Air Force Academy and not the United States.
Yeah, he's from
Yeah,
one of the
just
Air Force
one
academies
state.
in one of the states.
Only one.
All right. It appears that it was my neighbor who, it's not as bad tonight, but if you have ever heard a grown adult scream bloody murder at fucking Fortnite, and then the sound of a controller thunk, click, 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 click as it goes across the wooden floor.
Man, I hear that pretty much every night. Come on. I live in a college.
Controllers are so expensive.
Pretty much everyone plays.
Yes, but I live in an actual apartment, with adults.
Well, yeah, but adults are like worse.
It's legitimately hilarious. Oh, it's like the first time I was like, what the hell's going on? I just hear, what the fuck? It's amazing. All right, pick number 21 is Sidhu Sarvapalli. Oh my gosh, that is a tough name to say. From user Seduce. Not gonna. I'm infamous for mispronouncing names.
I was just gonna let you keep trying, honestly.
You could try.
I don't know a ton about this player, but I am excited for running backs to exist in this league. So, welcome, friend.
That's
League
me.
always
I
needs
got
more
drafted.
running
Hey,
backs.
look, they're in the chat.
Yeah, you're going to Myrtle Beach, which is an excellent landing spot for you.
How do I pronounce your name?
I'm gonna take a shot at Sidhu Sarvapalli, I think.
That sounds about right. If I had to guess.
Close enough.
Well, okay. Well, up next is pick number 22, which is Tijuana, and they are taking Miles Royal from user 07 Toyota Camry.
Super nice guy, super nice car.
All right, that's all we got to say about that one. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you had more notes or not. I was waiting for more notes. All right. Up next is pick number 23. The Grey Ducks are taking Charles Colton from user Jacob H209. He's an O lineman. Are we going to get a fair rub?
Oh God.
Oh
He's
yeah.
great. I think this is the only OL
I
in this
believe
draft.
so. Yeah.
Let me
Only OL.
take a quick look if I can see anyone.
I
Yeah,
didn't
I
put
don't-
another OL in. So.
I don't see anyone else, so you might be right.
Yep. So notes I have on Mr. Colton here. This is kind of the draft where we start. Kind of, there's some IA, there's some low actives or unapproved folk still hanging around. This guy is still trying to get his player within the guidelines, but Minnesota's more than willing to take a chance on him, try and get him the help that he needs to get perfectly set up, and hopefully on the right track to build a very successful player in the league.
Okay. Cool. Up next is pick number 24. Portland Pythons take Randall Jimerson from user Jumbo Bumbo.
Yeah, Jumbo Bumbo's been Discord active, so definitely around, and excited to see how he does in Portland.
Cool. All right, pick number 25. Myrtle Beach takes David Donaldson. These are KIRKBY.
Yay.
Yay.
Go Myrtle Beach.
Go Myrtle Beach. All right, we got no notes on that one. Got it. Is he even active? Do we know?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I am unsure.
Yeah, I've only seen a handful of these players actually active at all, so
Gotcha.
I don't exactly know who's inactive and active.
Yeah, I think most of the people who are still around are either not super active or just only picking up activity now. So
Gotcha. I'm honestly surprised you guys cannot hear my neighbor at this point. It's pretty funny. My floor is shaking. All right, pick number 26. Tijuana is taking George Bjornsson from user
other Bjorn.
Tolan33.
I mean, when you can get D-line, you go D-line. So
Yeah, fair
Makes
enough.
sense.
Pick number 27, Kenny Omega. Look at that render. From user KBOOM.
for sure, another one like our O-line friend who hasn't gotten his player completely set up yet.
Gotcha.
But you know, we love the
Happy
project.
to have an arts player on my team. That's all I care about.
We'll take him.
All right, pick number 28. Hangle McCringleberry again? Wait.
Wait, what?
Oh, no.
Nope.
Not again. I'm sorry. I was looking through the draft earlier, and it's making me think that I already saw it.
Oh my word.
Jesus.
Dude, I'm spacing.
Sweet, come on.
What's
going on here?
I'm sorry. What's going on is my girlfriend was supposed to be here half an hour ago, and she's not, so I'm kind of making
Going
sure she's
insane?
not. Well, I'm just making sure she's not, like, shit isn't going wrong for some reason. It shouldn't take 30 minutes to pick up Tubby subs. Anyway, Hingle McCriggleberry, defensive tackle from Quesadilla
Amazing
Nanda.
names.
Some great names. Unfortunate that he did not go to Tijuana. All right, pick
Would've been
number 29 to the Myrtle Beach Buccaneers, Vince Hammerson from user channel 88.
Hooray, kickers.
Yay.
Myrtle Beach loves their kickers.
Kickers.
Myrtle Beach about to field a
There
team
you
with
are.
20 kickers.
I think that sounds like a great idea.
I gotta finish this up and then. All right, pick number 30. Darby Allin, all one word. Darby
it's
all
supposed
in.
to be 2 words.
All one word. From Irarper 234.
Who I haven't seen around super recently. I saw it when he first created, so hopefully he will pop back in.
Gotta hope so. Last thing we want is inactives. It's just so sad.
Yeah. All right. Pick number 31, Grey Ducks. Take Dave Casper Jr. from Sanchez 801.
Woo!
Whoa.
Yep. So I mean, you're in the land of inactives here.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
So
Yeah.
if you
That's
need
fair.
a tight end, might as well have one.
All right. Pick number 32, Ty Royal Smoochie Wallace. A couple of Key and Peele pit names here from K Downer 15, who you said is inactive. All right. And last inactive is Jake Case, tight end from user Jaker.
Jaker Case is the best player in this draft, and let me tell you why.
Okay.
His page, his player page,
Mm-hmm.
says only Jaker Case.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing else,
Interesting.
and I think that's beautiful.
That's
What a
Time
he's
to
a
pull it
complete
out.
mystery.
Yes, indeed.
Case S8.
The truest mystery.
That's amazing. All right.
Mhm.
Well, that concludes the draft from what I understand, unless there's a 34th pick. Nope, there is not.
Nope,
All
that's it.
right. Well, congratulations to all those that were drafted. I'm sorry I didn't know more about people, but I think we had a good amount of input on some earlier picks, especially because GM sent in notes. That was nice.
For sure.
Thanks,
And we're
everybody.
excited to see how your careers unfold.
Yep. Thanks to everyone who joined me and to everyone who watched. And I will see you later. I'm going to go. Oops. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button.
Wait, he's back.
Oh
I meant to hit the stop streaming button. All right. Now I'm going to hit that button and go.